Okay, welcome back to my podcast. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my page. YouTube channel, YouTube page, YouTube podcast. Right. You saw the video title. Ndebele people, they like to follow South African content. They like to follow South African content. As I speak about this, as I deliberate about this issue, I'm speaking from a place of pain, from a place of worry, from a place of strain, from a place of stress, or rather a place of frustration. I'm like, why? Why do they like to follow South African content instead of maybe supporting their own Ndebele celebrities, Ndebele stars? Why they like to follow South African content? What about their Zimbabwean content from BULAWAYO, from any part of Ndebele province, any part of Ndebele region? So this is what I heard when I was in BULAWAYO. This January and February 2025, this year, I was in that city, BULAWAYO. And this is what I heard. These are some of the stories that I was told. Again, even on the social media platforms, I hear a lot of this issue, a lot of times that these guys, Ndebele people, they like to follow, they like to associate themselves with South African things, South African content. They like to put themselves in that equation to associate themselves with South African things when it comes to music, when it comes to drama, when it comes to comedy, when it comes even to politics, anything that is South African, they like to associate themselves with that thing rather than coming back to Zimbabwe and be fully a Zimbabwean, or rather liking, supporting, following, and be a part of Zimbabwean content, Zimbabwean things. Okay, I want to ask you, maybe you're a Ndebele person and you're listening to me right now. What is the problem with the following Zimbabwean content? What is the problem with the following Zimbabwean things or Zimbabwean born whatever creations, Zimbabwean creations, or these things that are made in Zimbabwe? Can be drama, can be comedy, can be politics, can be business, can be entrepreneurship, whatever field, whatever aspect of life, of human living. Why don't you like to follow Zimbabwean creations, Zimbabwean creatives, or Zimbabwean born content, Zimbabwean things, Zimbabwean products? So I heard a lot of these statements or this kind of a reality on social media platforms, on Facebook when I'm there, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, that these guys, this is what they like to do. This is what they like to follow. They don't like Zimbabwean things. They don't like Zimbabwean content. So I'm asking you, Ndebele men, Ndebele woman, Ndebele guy, Ndebele girl, what is the problem? How do you explain this reality or this thing to me? Why do you like to follow South African content? Oh, I'm not saying it's a problem. I am not saying it's a problem. But at least you have to strike a balance. You have to make a balance between you following Zimbabwean things and also following South African content. Why do you like to associate yourself with South African things? Since you are a Zimbabwean, holding a Zimbabwean nationality, holding a Zimbabwean citizenship, you are fully a Zimbabwean resident, a Zimbabwean citizen. Why to behave like a South African? Again, maybe point number two, this is another complaint that the only people, they think they're South Africans. They think they are part of South Africa or they belong to South Africa. Of course, I understand history, African history, history of Zimbabwe. I know. Yes, but as we speak right now, in 2025, you are domiciled in Zimbabwe. You are a Zimbabwean citizen. You are a Zimbabwean resident. You are a Zimbabwean child, a Zimbabwean seed, Zimbabwean product as a human being. So why you like to follow South African things and you dislike Zimbabwean content, Zimbabwean things? You rather hate Zimbabwean things. Why? Why are you not proud about Zimbabwe? Why are you not proud of this country? Why are you not proud of this nation? Why are you not proud of Zimbabwean products, Zimbabwean creations, Zimbabwean things, or Zimbabwean content in every field? Can it be education, can it be business, can it be entrepreneurship, comedy, drama, music? You like to follow celebrities from South Africa, stars from South Africa, as if you're South African. No, you are not a South African. As if you are born South Africa. No, you are born in Zimbabwe. The only person, You who's listening to me now, you are a Zimbabwean. You are not a South African. Of course, it's good to admire them. It's good to like them from a distance, just from a distance, a far distance. But I think you have to be patriotic. You have to like, you have to follow your own Zimbabwean things. You have to follow your own Zimbabwean content. You have to be proud of your country, proud of your nation, Zimbabwe. As you stay in your Bulawayo, as you stay in whatever part of Ndebele province, Ndebele South or Ndebele North, you have to be proud. You have to be patriotic of this country. And if like and follow Zimbabwean content. This, this, this is my point. Follow Zimbabwean content. Like, be patriotic, very proud of your country, everything. Zimbabwean education, Zimbabwean business system, Zimbabwean big business ecosystem. Anything. When it comes to music, when it comes to comedies, drama, anything shared on social media, as long as it's belongs to Zimbabwe, you have to be proud about it. You have to be patriotic concerning it. Why you like to be a South African when you are not a South African? Why you like to associate yourself with South African things when you are domiciled in Zimbabwe, when you are staying, living in Zimbabwe, to behave like a South African when I'm in Zimbabwe? That is my point that I try to drive home to you. Right. So please answer me in the comments box. Answer me in the comment section. Don't insult me, but answer me in a respectful way. Don't insult me. Don't insult me, because my angel will strike you. Just answer me why you like to associate yourself with South African things, South African content. Why you like to behave like South African? I heard this statement for a long time when I was growing up that Ndebele people, they like to be South Africans. They want to behave like South Africans. They, they want to associate themselves with South African things, South African content. Why? What is the reason? What is the problem? Why you don't like Zimbabwean things, Zimbabwean creations? Like the way I've explained. Answer me, respond to me, talk to me. Ndebele people, Ndebele men, Ndebele women, Ndebele guys, Ndebele girls, whatever gender, at whatever age. Talk to me. What is the problem? I'm done talking. Peace out. Sharp.